focus on my brake lights.
Ain't turning back. Now that I'm back on track, yeah. Take my word for it. Put a couple bands on it. And I don't plan on letting people turn me. No. You can say what you want. I'ma keep pressing on. I came about that thing like I'm feeling great, right? Talking to my past life. Focus on my brake lights. Cruising to my future now.
You know what time it is when you hear that song come on. You're like, oh yes, I know that this next hour with my girls is going to be good. And it is going to not only be good,
for sure.
but it is going to be a great, great show. So get rid of all distractions, put away all chores, because you're going to want to sit down and be fully engaged in today's show. My name is Francisca.
I'm ShyTia.
And I'm Angeli.
And we are breaking the silence. And that is exactly what we do here every single day. As Angeli loves to say, there's no silence.
No,
None at
Breaking
all.
the silence. All right. So if that's what you're looking for, a calm moment. Well,
You
we're
got
not
This
the
show
wrong place.
is a little bit out for you.
yeah, we definitely have some shenanigans that go on in the show. But that is what makes it fun, right? You can't just be dry all the time.
No.
All right. And the first topic that we're going to be getting into is the dream job myth. Is passion enough anymore?
Oh.
This is a $1 million question.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people ride on passion and don't think that they need anything else. As long as they have passion, they have what they need to get through, right? That is not always the case. Yeah.
You
But
see
we're
our
gonna
heads? We're nodding.
We're going to have to save our opinions for
later
that
on.
topic.
Yes.
And we're going to be playing Zoom In, Zoom Out.
Okay.
Are we ready for it?
Yes.
I guess so.
My glasses work today.
Yeah, we made sure
I
that we
can
kind of
see.
checked it before, we started the show.
All right. Well, we're going to see how well we do. It's not always so easy. You
No.
think it is, but it definitely is not. So, ladies and viewers, please do not come for me. I got to voice my opinion on something.
Oh.
Yes.
All right. It's breaking the silence for a reason, you know.
Just let me-
Okay. We're ready.
Let it out.
We're ready
All
to hear
right.
it.
Crocs. I don't understand the hype. I understand they're like supposedly the most comfortable shoes ever. They got these little charms. You can put them in 4-wheel drive. You can do all of the things with Crocs. I just cannot see myself wearing them or spending money on them. Ken, I'm so sorry. If you can rock it, go ahead. But it just reminds me of when I was a child with those like jelly shoes. I'm just not for it. So is there something that you see a lot of people are spending money on that you are like,
Definitely not.
would not
Yes.
spend money on?
For me, it's the latest everything. Like, I feel like iPhone or Samsung, whatever, they drop a new phone every year. And then there's people every single year they're getting the newest phone. No, don't even ask me how old my iPhone is because I still have it from years ago.
Does it work?
It works.
That's all.
It's perfectly fine. It does
it's
the
still
job.
functional, yeah.
Yes, I'm not going out buying a brand new phone, computer, whatever, every single year.
Yeah. What about you?
For me, it's that, but also, I'm just gonna say it. You can come for me later. Those branded clothes, but when you see the fabric, I'm not gonna say no.
I got an opinion on that. You pull one,
I'm not
you
going
pull
to
one
say
string
no more.
and your whole outfit is ruined.
It unravels.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Very interesting. And for all of our viewers, we are also going to ask that question to our special guest, Victoria Lemon. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so excited for you to
Thank
be
you.
here. She is usually behind the scenes here, but now she's in front of the camera because you have a new adventure, some new things that you are going down.
I'm excited.
So excited to talk to
Thank
you
you.
about it. I know that you're going to have so much to say, and you've gotten so much experience throughout the years. So we're going to pick your brain just a little bit. All right. But let me ask you a question. So, what is one thing that you see a lot of people spending money on, but you're like, girl, I will not even spend $1?
Not at all. And it would be buying followers on Instagram. I would never purchase or spend my money on that. Or even buying like the blue check, like on Instagram. I'm like, I'd rather be checklist. Like, I don't want to buy anything on Instagram unless it's like an ad for a good event for the community.
Oh, that's
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Good one.
I mean, because you have to feel a little bit like a fraud, I would imagine.
Yeah.
If you have
To
to
buy
buy
something that's
views
not,
and
yeah.
likes and followers.
Well, I think, we live in such a world where everything's an illusion. So having 100,000 followers makes people feel like, oh man, I made it. And it's like, that ladder of life still works. Like, get some things authentically and just watch what you put your budget towards, because Instagram might do a sweep and wipe all those followers out.
Oh,
And then where are you going to be?
Right.
Right back to ground zero.
Exactly.
All right. Well, see, just from your answer, I know that you're going to be giving us great information
for
and
sure.
conversation. All right. So for all of our viewers, as I said, today is going to be a great show. So it's not the day to do laundry. It's not the day to be working while watching the
No
show.
folding.
And it's not the day for any of that. Today is the day that you're going to kick back. You're going to turn up the volume and you're going to enjoy this hour. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Feeling the energy? You're tuned into the right place. Breaking the silence is keeping it real, right here, right now. More empowering conversations, and the voices you need to hear are coming up next. Stay with Angeli, Francisca, Nori, and ShyTia. The conversation is just getting started.
Looking for connection and empowerment? Tune in to Breaking the Silence.
And that's why we're here, to brighten and lighten up your dia, okay?
Sometimes all it takes is a conversation.
Why?
Why take a chance? Why risk a mistake? Why say something? We all have reasons why we choose to ignore the things that give us pause, that seem out of place, that don't feel right. The word why can either paralyze us or empower us to stand up and protect what we love.
So if you see something, why do you say something?
I see say for my friends.
I see say for their future.
I see say for my entire school.
I see say because if I don't, who will?
I see say because all this matters.
We all have something worth protecting, a why that unifies this community we are all a part of. So protect your everyday. Report suspicious activity to local authorities. If you see something, say something.
Have you heard the good news? LFN is now reaching even more homes across the country. That's right. You can now watch LFN on Verizon Fios Channel 792, Frontier Channel 726. Tell your friends, tell your family, LFN is now airing in your city and right in your home. So put that remote down and stay connected to life-changing content that uplifts, encourages, and transforms. LFN, a network with a purpose.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
You have to take time to exercise. You have to take time to invest in you.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
Think about other people and how our decisions are going to affect them.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
What would you be doing if you weren't an athlete? If I get to choose, I wouldn't have no job. You seen that meme? I do not dream of labor. I do not have a dream job. I do not dream of labor. That's my answer. I do not want a job. For all y'all out there wondering. But if it's something fun that I get to do and I love and I enjoy, I want to have my own brand. I want to own my own basketball gym. And I want to have my own headphones. Like I do all three of those things. What about you? I want to be a mom. I want to have a family. I want to be a mom. I want to be like the mom that does yoga and then takes her kids to school and goes and chills. Stay at home, mom. Yeah, I want to do that for a while. We deserve that. For sure. You want to have our kids at the same time? Want to be pregnant at the same time? Let's do it.
Did y'all catch what she said?
Yeah.
She says she don't want to have a job. She doesn't want to work, but she wants to have 3 different businesses.
A brand, headphones,
yes,
all of these things.
All of these things. And I think that's what's going on. It's like people look at brands and they look at companies and they look at CEOs and entrepreneurs and they're like, oh, that is the job that I want. That is the lifestyle that I want. But a lot of the times people are just assuming that it's a straight line, right? That there are no
like you
struggles.
just wake up and automatically have 100,000 followers. Like it's just so easy, and that's not the reality at all.
Yeah, I mean, if you even, let's just give the example of television, right? I remember when I was younger, you saw a lot of like children actors and stuff. And so you would grow up and be like, oh, that looks so cool to be in front of the camera and have your makeup done and to have that kind of fame. And you don't know like what goes into production. You don't even think about it. You just see the finished product on TV. But now being on TV and you see all the struggles, and I'm sure you have a lot of experience with what it takes to be behind the scenes, right? And I think that's where a lot of people just assume, even with being parents, with being CEOs. So what do y'all think about that as like we are kind of just showcasing the end result and not so much about what it takes to get there?
Yeah, because like, for example, it's that as well. We see it in front of like public, right? But like as a child, right? As a child, I remembered, I wanted to be this, right? A specific job, because you saw how they really did it so well. They really did it so amazingly. And you're like, I want that job. I want to be like that, you know? But again, how do we get there, right? What is the process to get there for them to do it so amazingly, for them to do it so like you know, people or younger children would actually look up to them and say, wow, she really did such a good job. But then, well, now we are speaking more about it, but still I think we still need to speak more and more, because that's when, like the video, right? I don't want no labor, nothing like that. I just want it like here, a silver platter, and you know, just feed me cherries, feed me strawberries, and all of that, and everything is going to be done, like you know, in the snap of a finger. But it's not, right?
Well, I think what's happened is we live in such an Insta world, right? So you got Instagram, everything's instant. So you could put together a 90-second reel of something, and it looks so great, but the illusion of it is there were so many steps to get there, right? You're looking at the edited version of a lot of things. And I think we're in a world right now where there's a generation that's like, I don't want to work for nobody. I want a 9-to-5, but not processing the reality of entrepreneur, being a boss, all these things. It's not a 9-to-5, it's a 24/7. Like there's days where I don't have set hours. You know, there's days where I'm like, it's 11 p.m. I'm still working. I'm still on the grind. I'm literally the first one to wake up and the last one to go to sleep. And so I think that people have to realize that if everybody's the boss and the entrepreneur, who's going to be the workers? Like we need workers. We need people that are skilled in what they do. And I think people just really they have to grasp and understand that it's not easy being your own boss. Even if you're a content creator or you're getting brand deals, you're still on the phone and on Zooms and you're still pitching, you're still putting together the final product of what's needed. So, you know, it's always kind of weird when I hear people say, I don't want to work. That's still work. Like it's still work. It's a lot of work.
That is a lot of work.
Because you get a lot of no's. Like they don't see all of the no's that people get. They just automatically think like, they're just so successful. But before they got that yes, how many no's did they get? How many closed doors did they get? And I think like that's when you have to have that discipline. And like we were saying, like passion, right? Because it's like, okay, you like it today. But what about tomorrow when you wake up after a long day, a whole bunch of no's, you're getting discouraged, and then it's like, I don't have this passion. But when you have that discipline, like, no, I'm going to go after it. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep pushing. I got a no yesterday, but today I'm going to get the yes. And I think that's where they lack that, because this generation, as we're talking about this generation, they're so quick to give up. Like, you know, they're changing jobs, they're changing positions, they're changing so much stuff because it's like, oh, I thought I would like it more and I don't. And you're just like, well, that's not life.
It's just because they hit a roadblock, they hit a no, or they hit a difficult moment. And because like you said, with social media, it just makes everything look like it's easy and that it's perfect. And so when somebody kind of hits that wall or hits a hard moment or get to know, they're just like, oh, well, this is not for me. This is just not what I'm supposed to do. Let me go try something else. But that's like where you find your worth. That's where in each struggle, you learn more and more about yourself. And that's how you grow your brand, or that's how you grow your company, or that's how you achieve things. I mean, just to take it back to something that I think all of us can resonate with. We've talked about it on the show before. When you're wanting to lose weight or you're wanting to get into the gym, you have that passion, you have that excitement, right? You're just like, I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to be that person, 5 a.m. in the gym, eating healthy, doing good, because you have that passion, you have that excitement, right? But then once that alarm goes off 2 weeks later and you don't have that anymore, now you just have to find the discipline, and finding discipline is
really
so hard.
Yeah.
And that is just with working out. So imagine being an entrepreneur, imagine having to take care of your own business and running teams and doing those things. You have to build that discipline. But where did you find the discipline to do those things? It's through those hard moments. It's through those struggles, because that is what builds that strength and that character within somebody.
Because like passion, the question, right? The question was is passion ever enough? We have to have passion, of course. We need to put passion there. But then it's not only passion, right? Because again, that's like just a burst of feeling, of emotion at that moment. And plus, I don't know about you ladies, but like as you age, right, your definition of success, because based on everything that you've experienced, everything that we've learned, along, the lines of time, it changes. So now you're passionate about creating, you're passionate about putting yourself out there, but maybe a few years later on, you're just wanting to be stable. You know, you just wanted to have peace. You just wanted to help people. So it's different. So if passion is the only thing that kind of drives you, it's going to vanish eventually.
Absolutely. And I think passion mixed with experience is what brings success, right? So a lot of times we want to just get to the finish line, but you may need to intern. You may need to have a 9 to 5 for a little bit so that you can get your hands in there and get to the nitty gritty of, this is what I truly like. This is the experience. Sometimes you need a mentor. Sometimes you need a boss to tell you, hey, here's the assignments. Here's what we need you to do, versus you're getting out here and you're just operating off of passion with no understanding or experience. And now it's like things are just going down a slippery slope.
And I think what also helps them go down that slope is comparison. When they compare themselves to other people, like let's say they have this dream to be like the lady said, like, I want to have this brand, I want to have this business, and their brand isn't getting off the ground as they thought they was. And then they're looking at other people like, oh, we started at the same time. How come I'm not having that? How come I'm not where she is or higher? Like, what makes her different than me? But sometimes it's like because she's putting in that work. She has that discipline, like that motivation, like, you know what? This is really what I want to do. This is my purpose. I know that I'm going to help people by doing this, so I'm going to keep going. And then you're that person that's like, one day, I want to do this. This is going to be my brand makeup. Next day, now I'm into fashion. Next day, now I'm into cooking. Like, you don't know what you want to do. And then you're comparing yourself to other people, like their success. And then it's like, oh, I'm not as successful. But maybe you are like building your brand slowly and you're getting those like core values that you need to do. So it's like you can't compare your journey to someone else's journey.
And a key word that y'all keep saying is success, right? And do you think that success has changed over the 10-year period? Like, what do y'all think success looks like now compared to how it was 10 years ago?
I do think it's changed. I think the mindset has changed, but what should never change is the grind, the hustle, and being able to be a go-getter. Because when you're successful, you have to really put in X amount of work. Granted, success is defined differently by everybody. You know, some people feel like if you look the part, then you are successful. Some people feel like success is what's in your bank account. Some people feel like accolades are your success. But again, all of it takes hard work.
Well, but success, even now, we've been doing a couple topics on the show about like what success looks like nowadays. And before, we were seeing a lot of success was like that it girl, you know, the one that would wake up at 5 a.m. and like have all the things together. And even we covered a segment about wellness trends. balance. And we're seeing so much of a shift now of what success looks like, taking care of your mental health, going on vacations, not working so hard, not being such a workhorse, taking care of your family. And I think that speaks volumes of where people were 10 years ago on that grind, pushing, driving, like not getting any sleep. As you said, like the harder you work, I'm doing all of these things, so this means that I'm successful. But if you're burning out, are you really that successful?
Sorry. I was going to say, I feel like 10 years ago, success was more defined like within yourself. Like if you felt successful, then you were. But now I feel like it's defined by other people. Like what other people say, like, oh, I have this, so that must mean that I'm successful. But maybe like you feel successful, but she doesn't think that I'm successful. So I'm not successful until she's like, oh, she made it. She's good now. And that's like where things are going wrong, because you can't base yourself off the other people's opinions, because one day they're with you, next day they're against you.
Yeah. And I also think like for the last like maybe 10 years, right? The hustle, is still there, but then now I don't want it to go towards, let's just take care of our mental health. Let's just take care of our wellness. Because we need to have that balance. Because if we're just like, I don't want to work today because I'm feeling so overwhelmed. Okay, so when are you going to feel okay, right? So we also have to make sure that we're not going to that spectrum too much to the point that I don't want to hustle anymore, because that's what the video said. Like, I'm going to take care of myself because I don't want any work. We need to put in hustle, of course, but we also need to put in taking care of our, of ourselves. So the balance should be there, not on two different, spectrums.
I agree.
So let me ask you a question. I mean, I already said it with my workout, right? But is there like a goal or something that you went to achieve and then it wasn't exactly what you expected? Like you envisioned the road to be a totally different journey than what you actually experienced chasing after a goal? Who wants to go first?
I'll go. So it kind of has to do with like the weight loss and stuff. Because I wanted to have that goal of like not buying out, cooking more, and I started meal prepping, and it was good. It was helpful, but it's like I felt like it was unsustainable for like long periods of time because like life shifts, and if I'm not like disciplined and like, okay, no, I'm not gonna do it today. So it was like it was good when I accomplished it. But then after a while, I didn't like keep it up. So I realized like it's not as good as I would have thought it would be.
Started off with passion and then the discipline just wasn't.
Yeah, no.
I'm there with you. I get it. I got to work on my discipline as well.
Yeah.
Do you have anything quick?
Yeah, I have very, very good. Like waking up earlier than usual. So it really does for a lot of people, gives you that clarity, that no rushing in the mornings, you can have your time. And then again, as ShyTia mentioned, life happens and sometimes you're not able to be consistent in that. However, we are going to continue, right? However, like it's something that, you're so passionate, you tell yourself no, because I've experienced that it was so good, but then there were just days that you're just like, no, passion is not going to operate right now. It has to be discipline. It has to be consistency that should operate. And I think that's one of the hardest parts because you need to go against what you want at that moment. You want to be on your bed and your couch or whatever to just like, enjoy and be comfortable, but that's not really how success looks like, because it needs to have that, sacrifice or that compromise of yourself. So
which is hard. Like when you have to go against your own self,
that
is a battle all on its own. And I'm sure you have so many stories. But we're going to get into those stories, in our next segment coming up. All right. We are going to take a quick break and then we're going to be right back with Zoom In, Zoom Out. So stay tuned.
Laugh, learn, and love with Breaking the Silence. We'll be right back. We all know what it's like to feel alone. But it just takes one new connection. Want to get out of here? To empower many.
This is unbelievable.
It doesn't take a superhero to bring forces together. We all have the power to reach out.
Let's go!
And help someone feel like they belong.
Pretty cool, huh?
We are stronger together.
drained? Breaking the Silence highlights the vital connection between physical and mental well-being. Step 1. Hydrate intentionally. Make a conscious effort to drink enough water throughout the day. Your brain and body will thank you. Step 2. Embrace colorful foods. Incorporate a variety of fruits and vegetables into your meals. Nourishment is self-care. Step 3. Move your body joyfully. Find an activity you enjoy, even for a few minutes each day. Movement boosts mood and energy. Don't let fatigue silence your vibrancy. Find your power. Break the silence and join the conversation. Tune in to Breaking the Silence weekdays on ULFN. Visit watch.ulfn.org for tips to reclaim your energy and embrace your authentic self.
I'm Naheem Hines, proud supporter of the Muscular Dystrophy Association. My mom has muscular dystrophy, and the MDA helps her and kids like my buddy Ethan.
My name is Ethan, and I'm 12 years old. Thanks to the Muscular Dystrophy Association and people like you, I have more hope than ever before. And MDA funds over 150 care centers for kids like me.
For over 70 years, MDA has been transforming the lives of people living with muscular dystrophy, ALS, and related neuromuscular diseases. Learn more at mda.org today.
Let's continue the power of connection. Breaking the Silence, where women come together to uplift, support, and celebrate each other. Your journey continues right here.
All right, get ready for zoom in, zoom out. All right, so we got about 15 seconds on the clock as the image starts to zoom out. I would even say 10 seconds on the clock.
Once
okay?
we have the answer, we can just show it, right?
Yes, the first one that writes it down, but you got to write it. You can't just do scribbles.
Hey, I don't do scribbles. They do scribbles.
I don't do scribbles.
Whoever does scribbles.
We don't point the fingers here, all right? We just wear the crown, all right? So we're going to do zoom in, zoom out, and it's going to be things pertaining to comfort.
Okay.
All right?
Is it my comfort or their comfort? Because my
everybody's
comfort is different.
No, hey, we got like some common ones.
I guess we're going to find out when we look at these zoom in and zoom out. We're going to find out whose comfort it is, and maybe it's not everybody's comfort, all right? But I'm sure we're going to know what it is, hopefully.
Hopefully.
All right, so let us take a look at our first one.
It's just a white dot. Oh, hold on.
What is that?
Is it
it's ice cream? Oh no! Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, it's
I put
coffee.
I put cookies.
I put ice cream.
It looked like, the chessman cookie at first.
I like the caramel ice cream, whatever.
Coffee.
Yeah,
Cup of
she got it. She got it. She put coffee.
I put cookies.
All right.
As you
We can see
my
where
comfort.
our minds are.
Okay.
All right. Let's do the
next
next one.
Oh.
Candle. Candle. All right. Candle.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Angeli. You're on the board.
Okay.
All right.
You
Next
ready for
one.
What?
What?
Huh?
How you already
A
writing?
blanket? Yeah.
She said, I know that real well. I'm there.
Definitely my comfort.
That's my comfort.
Definitely.
Just need her book in her hand. She's good.
Yes.
All right.
All right, next one.
Huh? What?
Nature?
Oh.
Water?
Sea.
I put nature.
Oh, water.
It's the sea.
The sea.
The sea. Okay.
Who got it?
I guess
ocean waves. I put water.
I put sea.
I put nature.
Who's the closest?
It looked like a forest at first.
I was like,
blue forest?
blue forest.
What if I'm colorblind and you're just like making fun of me?
Oh.
I'm not, y'all. Don't.
Making some cover for her.
Put in shots. Oh my
They're gonna
God.
be like, stop.
Lady
Don't
Sorry,
be
you're so mean. and
Yeah, don't be unfiltered.
They're going to be coming for me in the comments.
Yeah, they will.
Okay. Man.
All right.
Next one.
What?
What is this?
Oh. Sunset.
Sunlight.
Sunset.
I put sunlight.
Sunset or sunrise, whatever. Sunlight. Okay.
Oh, I put sunlight.
Oh, you
I just
did.
didn't put
Yeah.
the rest.
Sunset. Oh my God.
It's so beautiful whenever you see the rays coming through the house like that. I love it.
I love the smell of rain.
Me too. I love rain in general.
Yeah.
I love rain, but
No, I
not
don't
this,
see it very
this
often.
smell.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let us see the next one.
Huh? What?
Oh wait, no,
People
I'm
don't
wrong.
make it easy.
Bath bombs.
Bubble bath. Bubble bath.
One of us got it right.
Bubble bath.
Yeah.
Where bubbles is in the word.
Hey,
Do I
what
get
causes
half
a bubble
point?
bath is the bath bombs. Okay.
Is it really?
No,
No,
it's
because I
not.
just pour soap and then it starts
Oh yeah,
bubbling.
that's true.
I think
have
bath
the
bombs
liquid,
is just
but
like
Yeah,
a
bath bombs is
bed.
no, some of them they do give you the bubbles.
Really?
Yes.
I think
I don't
think
like
so.
bath bombs.
I don't like bath bombs.
They have those that you can put in the shower now.
Yeah.
I've never used them, but I've heard them.
Okay.
All right. See the next one.
Oh, read.
What?
Oh no!
What? If it's not read,
I got it.
What is
Journaling.
that looks like a book.
Journaling. Yeah, it's a book.
It
You
is a
write
book
it
that
in
you
the
write.
book.
You write it in the book.
Yes.
The notebook.
Journaling.
It's in cursive, so it's kind of like they're journaling.
Oh,
Our
but-
books are writing in cursive.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Today on
They should-
BTS, I said read
Like
instead
those
of
really
journaling.
unfiltered books. Okay.
All right, next one.
Oh! Gardening.
I was on the eraser. Plants.
Plants.
House plant.
Technology
I got it.
sets you up every time.
Garden.
Get stuck on this eraser.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plants.
I would've
I
had
have a plant, y'all.
You have a plant?
I have one.
Is it
An
alive?
artificial
It
one.
is alive. No, it's alive. I water it. It's a
Okay.
house plant. Yeah.
It's
I'm trying to see how long it's gonna stay alive, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
My husband says it's gonna die. But I'm trying.
You already predicted. You already predicted this.
Let's not kill plants, all right? Extra one, please.
Okay.
This is our last
Okay,
one.
let's see. Huh? What? What is this?
Rug.
Oh, carpet.
Rug.
Oh, yoga.
Oh, yoga mat. I've never seen it like that.
I was about to put knitting.
How does it look like
Is that
so
from your
textured?
country? Because that's not from ours.
No, I don't think so.
I
We
was
use the
about to
floor.
put knitting.
We because it's so textured.
it looked like the
rug.
knit.
I've
Yeah.
never seen a yoga mat like that.
I think I should get that point. Because
Maybe nobody
Let
should get
us
that
see
point.
who wears the crown of Zoom In.
Who
Zoom
is
Out.
the winner?
Who has good eyesight today? Who got good eyesight?
Yeah.
Of course, the one who doesn't wear glasses. Like, this is discrimination.
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
No, this is just, you just need to make appointments with your doctor. That's it.
I did.
Upgrade it. Upgrade it.
We need to upgrade.
All right, I hope you enjoyed this little zoom in, zoom out segment. But we're going to take a quick break and we're going to be right back with our special guest.
Got a dream on the back burner? It's time to ignite that fire. Breaking the Silence brings you the tools and motivation you need to unleash your potential. Don't change that channel.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
What is the point of talking when I can't even say a word?
I just can't do this anymore. What's the point of talking when no one even bothers to listen?
The raw feelings churning inside of you need to be expressed, but your emotions jumble everything up before you can even put them into words. When you don't have the voice to speak, don't worry. Write them down. Our helpline is just one text away. Text us now at 1-888-312-4141. Support is always within reach.
Adding your own flavor to fashion comes with age.
Okay, Dad, look at you.
Forgetting how to add doesn't. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's. Some things come with age, some others don't.
Explore the road to success with inspiring guests, motivational tips to change your life for the better, and entrepreneurs advertising their business. Now, today's guest.
All right, we are back with Latoria Lemon. Thank you so much for staying with us.
Thank you.
So now we're going to get into the meat.
Yes.
About everything that you do, that you have done, that you are a part of, and that you're going to be doing in the future, because you wear a lot of hats, right?
I do.
Publicist, you're in reality TV.
Right.
And now you are a teacher, right?
I know, a
professor of U of H.
Yes, it's so surreal. It's actually a dream come true. So all my friends that's known me for years, they know that I've always said I wanted to be a professor. And so I feel like I started in the PR industry at like the age of 18. And this is like year 18 or 19 for me in PR. And so I want to be able to teach that hands-on experience and give those opportunities to the students. And so this is really a dream come true. Like, I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an amazing project.
Yeah.
We're going to be getting into that project because I was doing some research and just finding out the project. It is so important to Houston. So Houston, you're going to want to listen out for that. But just in the entertainment industry in general, you have so much experience there. So what would you say are some concerns that you're seeing of like younger people entering into the industry that are maybe a little concerning for you?
I think some of my concerns is just making sure that you build valuable relationships. What we do in this industry is really relationship built, meaning you need to have the contacts, but you also need to have a good reputation. You know, people need to know you for your work, know that if you're on a project or if you're a part of something, that it's going to be good. It's because your excellence speaks volumes.
Oh, sorry to cut you. I thought you were saying something else. So you spoke about reputation. So I want to ask a question regarding that. So in the entertainment industry, there's reputation, there's talent. So is talent alone could lead that to success, or reputation alone could lead it, or it's both? What do you think? As
It's a combination. So talent is one thing. So to be very honest, I started in this industry on the radio side of things. And so I was kind of more out there, but then public relations is more behind the scenes. It's also one where you need to have the affiliations, the writing skills, all of these skills that can help other people just really press go on their career, their projects. And so talent can be, believe it or not, taught, right? So you may not even know that you're a great singer or rapper until you try it. So that's something that can be taught or learned behavior. But then on the other side, your reputation. So, I mean, I meet so many people all the time and they're like, oh, I do music, or, oh, I do this. And it's like, that's great. But then there's another time where somebody comes and they're like, hey, you need to listen to this person, like Quiet Money Dodd is doing X, Y, Z. He's doing great. And it's like, oh, I just heard of him. But his reputation brought somebody else to be able to speak on his behalf.
And when it comes to like things like that, like talent, right?
Yeah.
Let's say someone, they feel as if they're like this big star, they're so talented, but they're not prepared for that other side of the work ethic, things like that. Is there someone, or maybe an example you can give of someone who maybe was not prepared for what they had to get into, and they lost out on like maybe a major contract or some like a big opportunity?
You know, I can't pinpoint one person because I've seen it all throughout my career. And I think what happens is people may have the talent, but they lack the business etiquette of it, right? So this is the entertainment business. It's more business than entertainment, right? The business is what helps cultivate all things entertainment. Because at the end of the day, everybody wants to get paid. Everybody wants to make sure their investments are valuable. And so what I've seen before is people have this amazing talent. And then it's like, oh, you look at their team, and you know, the manager is the next door neighbor, the agent this is their first time doing this, they're experimenting. And I always like to tell people, don't allow people to experiment with you, because experiments can blow up, you know? And so you need people with the experience to get you to that next level.
And that is key, because if you really want to be able to grow, you need to have the right team around you that knows the ins and the outs, and knows the right people to speak to, the right doors that you need to walk through in order to get the fame and the success that you want to be able to achieve. And now we see everybody talking about, I got to build my brand. I got to be something. I got to be somebody. And so they're always talking about their brand. They got to do this because it's for their brand. They need to have their logos everywhere. But branding is so much more than just having a logo or a following on social media. So how important is branding, and what does branding actually look like in the entertainment business?
So crazy enough, when I go and I talk to students, I always say, if it's one thing you're going to have for the rest of your life, and even after your life, is your name. Your name is your brand before you get a logo, before you decide what you want to name your company or product or whatever. What does your name do? How is your name speaking volumes? Your name should be able to get into certain spaces and places before you even reach those spaces and places. I think having a logo is great, but making sure that you take the legality steps to make sure this is yours, it's trademarked, you have a valuable DBA, LLC, S Corp, whatever you need to really function and operate. I'll give myself as an example. I started my company when I was 21, fresh out of college. I had worked in PR for some years, and everybody kept saying, we want you to be our publicist. Well, I thought, okay, if I'm going to do this business, I need business cards and I need a logo. At 21, that's what I thought. I thought that's all I needed. I mean, and then years went by, and I was meeting with the CPA, and the CPA was like, oh my God, like, you need to get some things in place. Like, your logo's cute and that's fine, but you don't have a trademark. You're not an LLC. Like, so having those valuable things in place is what really makes you a brand.
And I heard one interview that you were saying when they were talking about Heart and Hustle, right? Heart and Hustle is a reality show based out of Houston, Texas. Finally, we have made our mark, and it is on the OWN network. So congratulations.
Thank you.
That is huge, coming back for season 2, right? And we have a clip, but on that, we're just gonna hold off on the clip for just a moment. That is actually how you got on the show, was because of your name. Because they actually reached, if I am correct, they reached out to you. So tell me a little bit about that, and then we're going to play the clip.
Yeah, for sure. So really and truly, it's been about 3.5, almost 4 years in the making. I got a DM almost 4 years ago from someone saying, hey, we've been following you. We've been following your journey. We want to have you a part of it. No, they said, we want to provide you some insight on a TV show. So initially, I thought it was for one of my clients. So I'm like, all right, let's get on the Zoom, let's chat. And so I'm chatting, and I'm like, well, which client is this for? And they're like, it's for you. Like, we've been watching you. We feel as though you can't have a show in Houston and talk about women who hustle and not include you. So
I love that. Thank you so much for representing Houston.
Thank you.
But we're going to take a look at that clip real quick.
Seems to me as he cheated on me. You did what? Cheated? relationship, Latoya?
It's not fine. Girl. What makes you think that's fine?
For one, it happened long ago.
Long ago, like when?
Way earlier this year.
Girl, that wasn't long ago. That was yesterday. What are you talking about? It happened long ago.
It happened long ago.
That was
I found the
yesterday.
receipts recently, but
you keep saying receipts with the S. Like, what did you find? Like, I don't understand.
Basically, someone was at his house.
Wow.
Excuse me, sparkles and everything.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I was watching some clips from that show and that looks so good, so engaging. And I love the fact that you said that, like, you don't come with the drama because we see a lot of talk show. I mean, not talk shows. Reality shows that you see a lot of drama and cattiness. And from the clips that I saw, it's not the case. It's like a group of women that support each other, that are on the same mission together. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's correct. I mean, I will say this: there is drama, right? I want to be clear. Now, will you see me starting it? No, but I think when you take a group of women who come from all walks of life, everyone's viewpoints are going to be different on things. And granted, we're all 6 bosses, 6 CEOs. We all run our empires. And so, you know, we may not always see eye to eye. What I will say is, and especially from that clip, what you will see me doing is showing up as a friend. If I don't know anything else, I know how to show up as a friend, be a shoulder for you to lean on, even through some of the toughest times. And so that's always been me. That will forever be me. And so, you know, Heart and Hustle, again, you'll see some hustle, but I think this season you'll see a lot of our hearts, whether it's hearts that are broken, hearts that are fulfilled, hearts that need mending, hearts that are, you know, like a sponge, like you could just wring it out.
Well, having been on the show, have you seen or discovered something new about yourself? Because you mentioned 6 bosses, 6 different minds. So having to be with them, something that, oh, I didn't know that this is me, or something new that you've seen yourself in a different light.
Yeah, I think what I've seen in myself is that as much as I show up as a friend, I don't have to be the glue to hold things together. And I think from a professional standpoint, my job as a publicist, I've been a fixer. And so I've always tried to fix things to make people look good and their brand look good. And I kind of had that same approach here with these ladies. And I probably shouldn't have tried to fix some things that were broken.
And you know, I want to piggyback what you said earlier about like the 6 CEOs and everything. What's one lesson that you feel like everybody, no matter how prepared they think they are, is how much they know, they all have to learn this same lesson regardless of how much they're told, like, this is gonna happen. They all kind of like go for it and still like fall into the trap or something like that.
I think it's humble yourself, remove your pride, remove your ego, right? You may be a boss over here and then you're learning over here. So for instance, like at the University of Houston with the program that we're launching, there's some people who probably excelled very highly in their undergraduate program. And then they're gonna come over here and be a new set of learners within this program. And so it's a cycle of life. There's going to be some points in life where you're at the top of the ladder. There's going to be other points where you're in the middle or maybe at the bottom.
And that just triggered something that I seen you say, which I thought was so powerful. We're going to get into the classroom, but give the example about the ladder. Like once you get on top of one ladder, go ahead. And
so, you know, I think a lot of times I like to give the analogy. We've all been to Home Depot, right? At Home Depot, there's multiple ladders, right? I may have gotten on top of a step stool, and that was the biggest ladder for me in that season of my life. Then there's other times where I got on a 6-foot ladder, and that was the biggest ladder for me in my life. But now it's time for me to rise to the next part of life. And that means I have to get on another ladder, and I'm starting at the very bottom. And so when you start at the bottom, you have to work your way up on that ladder. And it's so important how you move on that ladder matters. Because if you're the type of person where you're like, you know what, I'm moving on this ladder, I'm getting up here, and I'm gonna yank somebody else down and I'm gonna push them away, and when I get on the ladder, I'm gonna reach the top and then just push the ladder down so nobody else can come up. That speaks volumes on your integrity. And as you go up the ladder, you need to make sure you have character, integrity, take your dignity with you, take God with you. Like, take all of these valuable things in your toolbox with you.
Yeah, because it's your reputation at the end of the day. Like, people are gonna be like, yeah, she works hard, but she's not someone you want to work with. She's not someone you want to deal with.
Yeah, and you don't want that. You don't want to be the person that's like, oh, she works hard, but she slams the door in everybody else's face. Nobody else can get a piece of the pie. Like, I look at it like this. It shouldn't hurt you to be able to help somebody in some way, form, or fashion. Again, I always think like this: God blesses the giver no matter what the receiver does with it, right? And so that's how I think.
I love that. And now you are on a new ladder, as you are with U of H.
Yes.
So when this opportunity presented itself to you, why did you say yes? Like, what is the driving force? Tell us a little bit about the project that you're doing, the classes. Give our viewers a little bit of information, because I think this is great.
Yes. So University of Houston has launched a program that is so beneficial. This program is one where you can get your certificate in film and production, right? And so it's for those who've already completed their undergrad process. So you're really on a graduate level, and you're going to get certified for being able to have these entities and this knowledge into the film and production industry, which is so important. Because I always like to say, everybody boast and brag about Hollywood and New York, but Houston is a place to be. You know, Houston is one of those places where we have the talent. We're humble. We're a humble city, but you look at big stars like Beyonce and Lizzo and all these amazing people that come right here from Houston. Our behind the scenes people are just as talented. And so I will be teaching a course about marketing and media. So once you have that idea of putting a film together, how do you get it in the right places and spaces, you know? And so my students will have to take prerequisite classes to get to my classes, which are also a course that's led by attorney Jalen Mack. She is teaching students how to make sure their contracts and the legal elements of things are in place. And that's needed, because if you put together a whole movie and you don't have the legal side together, you know,
it's going to fall. And you need to know like where you can go for resources to get financial, because it's a very expensive thing. And like we were talking about in our first topic, a lot of people just see the movie on screen and think it's as easy as just going and recording it, and then you're going to be able to put it on TV. And it's not that simple.
No, it's not. And you need to be able to have a vision of the project, right? So what does the aftermath look like? So also attorney Jalen Mack is going to teach the students about budgeting. Right. So if you get the opportunity to work on $1 million film and you spend the entire $1 million on the film before it comes out or before you're done filming it, well, now you don't have a budget for marketing, for media, for sponsors, all these things. And so having that sequence, we're teaching the students that. So the course actually starts in the summer. Professor Greg Carter will launch his course this summer. My course will start spring 2027. And then attorney Jalen Mack's course will be in the fall time. And it's a virtual and in-person course. We understand that most graduate students are working people, and we want to be sensitive to that, but we also want to cultivate their talents and the skills.
I love it because we always hear New York is in the limelight. We hear California is in the limelight. We hear Austin with the music and Georgia. But where is Houston, guys? Where is Houston? So now with this project, with U of H, we're going to finally be able to bring it to Houston.
Absolutely.
And it's so important. I'm so excited about it because we really need to put Houston on the map.
I agree.
Because we've been sleeping on Houston for a little too long.
I think so. And, you know, I will say this, my passion has always been to bring opportunities to Houston, whether it's festivals, whether it's courses, whether it's TV shows or whatever. And I think that Houston is really on the right track to really highlight our talents, our expertise, and not to say we're competing with any other city, but there's no city like Houston.
I mean, what else do we need to say? There's no place like Houston. Houston is all on its own, unique, and we love Houston. Can you please give our viewers your information where they can follow you, where they can sign up for your classes, and they can watch you on all of your platforms and on the OWN network?
Absolutely. So for this course that's going to be at the University of Houston, you can go to universityofhouston.com and look up the film and production course. And if you don't catch us this go around, you can catch us next year. On social media, I'm at Latoria_L on all platforms.
Great.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. This interview was amazing.
Yeah,
There's so much great information, and we are looking forward to more to come from you. We're definitely going to have you back on the show for sure, in front of the camera.
There we go.
There we go. All right. So for all of our viewers, I hope you enjoyed this show, but we are out of time. We'll see you next time.